Greetings, Black Light, coming at you with the kind of flavor that will save you and the kind of knowledge you won't definitely get in college. We want you to rise and shine from the land of Nod, from the kingdom of God. It's about that time to take control of your body, mind, and soul. Today, it's going to be probably my last video for a minute. I'm uninspired right now, but before I take a hiatus for a minute, I'll probably still be dropping some soulphonic sounds. But you see those pyramids? The Caucasian still trying to figure out how they were built, still refusing to acknowledge that the black man built them. But Master Farad gave the teachings to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The secret of the pyramids, how they were built, were using an advanced form of hydraulics. Way advanced, more than the hydraulics that we have today. So I was told this was the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Today, they're trying to erase the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Master Farad Muhammad's name excuse me, from the minds of men. So we're going to clear the air, set the record straight. Mr. Louis Farrakhan, Silas, Marvin Muhammad, aka the Son of Man, are not teaching the true teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And we're going to pay a close attention, pay close attention to this little short clip I'm about to show of Savior's Day 1974. After the clip, I'm going to comment.
Brothers and sisters, in our business enterprises during the past year, we moved toward $50 million in income. Which of course is only a beginning. We have only scratched the surface. Because what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has in his head for us, we cannot imagine. This is only the beginning, brothers and sisters, and if we obey him and follow him and join with him, the black people in the hells of North America will soon have, in truth, that totally independent nation that our leader and teacher has been teaching us for. order to move right along, brothers and sisters, I would like to just read to you a list of some of the enterprises of the Nation of Islam. You know, this nation that they talk about that operates mom and pop shops. We'll show you exactly what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is truly doing. Salam Restaurant, the Muslim import stores, the Muslim fish house, the Shabazz grocery store, the Shabazz bakery and coffee shop, Temple No. 2 clothing store and office building, the new sales and office building on 78th Street, the Guarantee Bank and Trust Company, Progressive Land Developer, Good Foods Incorporated, which is meat, produce, and eggs, Chicago Lamb Packers, a national trucking system, an aviation department at Gary, Indiana, Muhammad Speaks newspaper plant, which is a cold storage and warehouse, over 200 apartment units, not to speak of the single-family dwellings that he has put his followers in, farms in Michigan, farms in Georgia, farms in Alabama, over 150 temples in North America, Bermuda, Jamaica, and Honduras. Over 46 Muhammad universities of Islam. In the planning stage, a 500-bed hospital, a new Islamic university, the Temple No. 2 renovations, and the new university at the Temple No. 2 on Stony Island Avenue. The Cottage Grove redevelopment plan, which runs from 78th Street to 87th Street on the east side of Chicago, east side of Cottage Grove, in the design stage. The Phoenix, Arizona development proposal, which is also in the design stage. Salam Snack Shop, Your Supermarket, Shabazz Bakery, Shabazz Barbershop, Shabazz Restaurant, Capital Cleaners, National Clothing Factory, National Fairs Factory, and again residential home. This is what our leader and teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, is leading us to.
Assalamu alaikum. What magnificence. This was in 1974. The next year, he died. Speaking of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Then, shortly after, his son, Wallace D. Muhammad, took his national representative, Mr. Farrakhan, with him in a campaign, to smear his father's name and dismantle the Nation of Islam. That's been 40-something years ago. No one since then has picked up where the Honorable Elijah Muhammad left off. None. I want y'all, brothers and sisters who follow me, to study this tape. The last thing I want to say is, don't be a sucker. Don't give to no organization, because it's not going to do nothing but take your money. I'm not with nobody, but the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is ingrained in my head. And I could tell a fake when I see one. How? You judge a fruit, you judge a tree by the fruit. No one, as of yet, produced the kind of fruit that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad did. In the face of his enemy, calling their enemy a devil. Mr. Farrakhan, he done went on off into another direction. No one. Those brothers and sisters that you see now, they just like to hear themselves talk. They're not building. You see, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was building. And so, this is my recommendation. Don't give your money to the white man. Matter of fact, he takes your money. You ain't giving it to him. He takes your money. But you're giving it to these con artists. Millions of dollars run through these brothers and sisters' hands, and they don't know what to do with it. We got an example now. You know, we got a comparison. If they ain't doing what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad did by generating income for the black man in the inner city or in the hood, providing jobs, then don't bother yourself. Take your money, build up your own house with it. You ain't got no money to spare. You know, clothe your family, feed your family. If anything, build your hood up, like Nipsey Hussle, building on his hood. That's another good example. You say, well, he got shot. Well, you know, they can't shoot all of us. And if they do, if they try to, you know, it's going to be 1967 all over the country. The Detroit riots all over the country. So I'm going to go on hiatus, and I just want to give y'all something to think about. You know, charity begins at home. Put that money in your pocket. Keep that money in your pocket. Quit giving it to these guys, because they ain't going to do nothing with it but spend it on their family. This is Black Life. Think about it.